Yo. PWCC Weekly Auction number 3. Live. In person. Looking forward to getting into this one. What a time to be alive. 13 weeks of PWCC. 13 weeks. Fascinating stuff. Alright. This week's pretty awesome. Not gonna lie. Pretty awesome. So I'm gonna go here, just gonna sort real quick top to bottom, look at some of the high stuff, because I was looking earlier. And there wasn't a there were some awesome cards, but there wasn't, I don't know, I was hoping for more. One of these just sold in a PSA 10 for $78,000. 78 G's, which is pretty good. I'm just going to check my stream quality right quick. That's pretty good. There's not much of a delay. I'll take that. All right. Sweet. Very nice. So, PSA 10 EX Team Rocket Returns Torchic. This is awesome card. Last one sold for like, I think 50 grand on PWCC, which was cool. Oh, I got the Unicarp here. Not the biggest fan. It definitely is soaring right past this Charizard. Got a first edition PSA 10 Charizard. This is almost looks like a gray stamp. New cert PSA 8. Man, one of these days. It's pretty clean too. It ain't too bad. There's a little bit of nicks on the sides. PSA 10 first edition Alakazam. PSA 10 Flareon. A whole bunch of these Design Core cards, I believe. Yep, a bunch of them. Here's another Plasma Storm. These things are consistent, though. Consistent. I see these on weeklies all the time. What is the population? Or do they just keep reflipping them? I don't get it. Another Cora, PSA 10 first edition. I haven't seen one of those pop up in a long time. PSA 10 basic Charizard, $4,400. Here's that cute card, $3,700. Man, I feel like this card when it came out was probably cheaper than dirt. That's awesome. That's insane though. Everyone missed the boat on that one. 3 G's for a PSA 3. Come on. That thing looks pretty, from here, it looks pretty clean. Can't complain about it. PSA 8 Gold Star Ray. BGS 9. Some bangers out here. I did a comparison on my, I did like analysis last night, posted it this morning. The price of some of the cards on Pokemon, like on the whole, just the first page was really similar to like the basketball first page, which is pretty wild. It's just these fictional characters are matching and surpassing these professional human beings printed on cardboard. It just, when you sit down, think about it, and look at it, it's like, what is this dragon breathing? Like, if you were somebody on a third world country looking in on this, or even an alien, like, what in the world are people spending $3,000 on this dragon breathing fire? What is this? It's awesome. Uncut fossil sheet. These things are pretty random. Everyone's asking like $5 grand for one. So 2 G's ain't too bad right now. I don't mind that price, but man, there's this one card I'm chasing. I'll tell you what, there's one card I'm looking at, and I'm not going to share what it is, even though 99.9% sure nobody's looking at it, but I want it. So I'm not probably going to go too deep on a bunch of these. That fossil sheet, though, I think that thing would look really dope, like right here. I think it would look pretty dope. Not going to lie. More Poncho cards. The Luigi Pikachu is always a stunner. Lots of PSA 10s. Man, I want this fossil sheet. I mean, if it's gonna go for that cheap, I'll just pick it up. We'll see. We will see. See what happens. Because that thing, I don't know. It's pretty cheap. It's pretty dang cheap. 8.5 Japanese. Shining Charizard for $1,300. How's everybody doing tonight? Audio, everything sound clear? Mewtwo EX PSA 10. Umbreon. This is a 6. Gold Star Umbreon 6. There you go. A card that's attainable by a lot more people than the 9 and 10. You don't see like lower grades of that card go up for sale that often. Look at all these ponchos. It's crazy we never saw those in English, right? No, we didn't. If we did, I've never seen it. A 5.5 Gold Star Espeon in CGC slab. So likely in PSA, this thing's probably like a 4. Because they're a lot more generous. I just bought one of these, so I'm curious what this one ends up selling for. Another Gold Star Charizard. Again, another low grade. Respect it. Respect it. Thick Boy. Snorlax. 9.5. BGS. Snorlax EX from EX Team Rocket returns. Do not see that go up for sale that often. There's a bunch of, I believe, EX Team Rocket returns. And a whole bunch of bangers. PSA 10s, this is cheap right now. $650 is a pretty good deal. Before buyer's premium, because again, they're still not showing it, which is garbage. BGS 10's nice. Just looking around for some value right now, some higher end stuff. I'll poke around some of the low end stuff that hasn't seen bids, see if there's anything I want to clean up. Dang, what is this card? Pikachu, Gengar, Mega Gengar? That's a Mega Gengar, right? PSA 10 Skyridge Raikou. $500. This thing has got to be trashed. A CGC 2 Gold Star Rayquaza. And let me tell you, from this distance, it's not completely terrible besides this left side. Like, you could see some clear holographic going on. The back of it's got to be terrible. This thing is absolutely destroyed. Little Johnny definitely put this thing through the wash several times. Several times. So let me refresh this. So I don't know if nobody's commented or if I'm just not getting the comments. But I'm going to hit refresh on my my studio. And if not, it's all good. Appreciate y'all being here. Snorlax non-hollow, $430. What in the world? Bada bing, bada boom. That's crazy. Wow. Bottom of the barrel. Gold Star Umbreon CGC 2. So you get a CGC 2 Gold Star set right now. That's crazy. That's pretty awesome. Masaki Gengar always seems to make an appearance. This Charizard is extremely popular as well. What's up, brother? Good luck with your bids. Thanks, Matt. Appreciate you being here, man. Gold Star Groudon, handful of Gold Stars. There is definitely some low-hanging fruit for the Gold Stars this time around. I recently got a CGC 9.5 of this Blaine's Charizard, so this thing's definitely might get resubbed. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Salamence, Dragon, PSA 10 Haunter. First edition, first print. No, it's not. Haunter was in base set, but it was not a rare. The first holographic Haunter, $370. Not bad. Mr. Red Flare, how you doing, man? BGS 10. See, a CP6 Charizard, $360. This card came out in 2016, was printed to the moon. Or you could get some other awesome cards. I would even, I'm not a fan of these Scream Munch cards, but I would take the Eevee over the Charizard 9 times out of 9. No hands, not even coming close. Another bunch of Gold Stars. Somebody dumped a load of Gold Stars in here. PSA 10 Zapdos, $300. Base unlimited, too. So that's something I haven't done, is search my Zapdos cards. I probably should do that. Yeah, somebody definitely dumped a Gold Star lot. This Dragonite's dope. Yeah, man, it's definitely the most Gold Stars I've seen. This is the Gold Star auction. Lots of Gold Stars. A bunch of EXs too. This isn't an EX though. What is this? That's weird. I saw the outside pattern. It's got like the EX type card set up, but it's not a interesting. CGC 8 first edition base Zapdos. SGC 10 first edition Nidoking. Gengar EX. Yeah, there's 7 pages in. We're still above $200 per card over here. This is crazy. It's doing extremely well. I just hit the back button. My mouse has a back button on it, and it's extremely annoying. Extremely annoying. About to do my search for my Zapdos and Kyogre cards that I have not had the time to fully dig through this entire auction. Sick. Because there was, like I said, there's one card I'm eyeballing, and I hope I can snag her. We'll see. It's expensive, though, already. Already in the 4-figure range. PSA 10 Zapdos. And another thing I noticed, and I mentioned it, I think, in my video that I posted today, I think there's... what did I just do? PSA 10 Zapdos. Dig it. Dig it up on me. Fossil, 105. Damn, man. I don't know. There's a bunch of modern Zapdos, that's for damn sure. Holy cow. $12. $14. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. These things still cost anything? These should be... There's so many of these. Sun and Moon, Hidden Fates, Hyper Rares. The birds. I really love these fossil ones, though. It's got the Cosmos Hollow. Really nice looking. I don't have that in Japanese. I do not own that card. We'll look up some Digletts real quick. Got 15 minutes. Not a single PSA 10 Diglett. Did I spell that wrong? I've never seen that. I guess so. No love for the Diglets tonight. A new thing. Oh, no Kyogres either. A new thing that is out this week is this flash option. So the sellers now have an option to submit things into a flash. So essentially, like, if they didn't get their items into this auction in time to be part of the 7,000 card auction, you could submit them into the flash auction, which is literally only 272 items, but they were live for less time than the 7,000 items. It almost seems like there would be more value in submitting into the flash auction because there's literally only 4 pages of Pokemon. Or it was just 4 pages. I don't know. There was a really small amount of pages. I feel like there would be more eyes on your card that way, so I don't know why anybody would do anything different. PSA 9 Venusaur for $1,800. Sheesh. I've had an extremely long day. Happy Easter, by the way, everybody. Happy Easter to y'all. Hope you guys had a great Easter with the families. It was a banger. My kids searched for eggs twice today, which was awesome. PSA 8 First Edition Machamp for $90. $52 First Edition base Nidoking. This is crazy. Like, I would love to just put a binder together of these beat cards, because that's cheap. Literally, you could put a beat binder, a first edition base together, like CGC 3.5 grades for $3,000 for a Zardish. You got $500 for a Blastoise, probably that bad of a condition. $300 for Venusaur, call it. You're talking less than $5,000, $6,000 for the entire first edition base set binder, which would be not terrible. It would be not a great investment. I wouldn't go and drop tons of money on it, but it would be cool to have just a binder to look through, because that's where I started, was that. Just putting together those binders. My boy Echo Base Collectibles told me he is selling a complete 300 something items in this auction. I want to find it real quick. I want to search what it was. Why can't I find it? Am I blind? Dude, what the heck? That's weird. Was it Echo? I'm tripping. I don't know. Remember who it was. Dang. Who the hell was it, dude? Anyways. I'm completely lost my mind, it seems. I don't even know who it was. I swear to God it was Echo Base Collectibles. Damn. I don't even remember. I'm getting old, dude. I'm getting old. I'm just not remembering stuff anymore, and it's pretty bad. I'm only 31, but god dang, that's pretty bad. Highest bid. That ain't right. Where's the Torchic? Got some Michael Jordan cards. So I've been wanting a PSA 8, $6,200. I've been wanting a Michael Jordan card to crack and resubmit. Michael Jordan, rookie. It's on the to-do list. Old slab here. Look at this. They got it on a 100-point scale. You don't see those every day. That's for damn sure. PSA 6. So this is kind of what I'm looking for. A PSA 6 that looks clean. It's probably got a ding in it. Let's take a look. It's got to have some type of bend in it because the boy looks clean. And you can't tell in these trash pictures. Like literally, it's got a little soft corner action going on. But it's in the top 30% of eye appeal rating, or whatever the hell that's worth. Interesting. 9 minutes until the extended bidding happens. It's going down. I'm going to look up some other sports people right quick. Got some Gretz Tops, O-Pee-Chee. $3,600. Sheesh. Alright, bounce back to Pokemon real quick. I want to go look at some of the bottom of the barrel stuff. Yo, Shiz, is CGC holding you hostage right now? Blink twice if they are. Nah, man. Nah, it's all good. Nothing, no negative. I'm not sponsored. I'm not planning on being sponsored. It hasn't even been mentioned, but had a good text back and forth with the gentleman. And he just said he liked my content. Keep it up, so I plan on doing that. He liked the brutal honesty, is what was mentioned. And I definitely give him that. I give him my God's honest opinion on everything. Good or bad. There's been good, and there's been bad. I'll be the first to give them credit where credit is due. I love their slabs. There's a lot of things I like about CGC. A lot of things. But I do complain about some things, and rightfully so. So far looking through this, there's a whole bunch of jank. I'm looking at cards that I can place a single bid on right now that I would win, essentially, in the next 7 minutes. Seeing if there's anything worth it. But right now, there's not at all. This is pretty rough. And now it's not even loading, so that's cool. Thank you, PWCC. So pretty much I've been trending. It's been like $1,000 spent a week or so on just different inventory items. This thing's bricking itself. Some amazing rare action. CGC 9. In this auction, it's either going to go below that or well above it. So we'll see. 6.5 Scyther, bro. That is, if you're not buying tons of those to sit on them for 37 years, you're making a mistake, let me tell you. I don't know, man. Steelix has been creeping up into my... I like some Steelix cards. I've never seen this card in my life. I don't know what it is about him. The dude slaps. Like, if you ran, like, out of all the Pokemon that if I ran into in the wild, actually outside of my house, Steelix would probably be one of the ones where I actually shark myself. There's not a lot of them that would make me just go in my pants. But if I saw one of those Sons of Guns outside of my house, my life is over. Slay King Reverse 7.5. Alright, that's probably one of the better cards. Power Tree Holographic Reverse. Yeah, Steelix would mess some stuff up, bro. That's mostly regular EX hollows, just super common stuff. Yeah, it's a bunch of random stuff. A Power Tree, though, that thing saw some play back in the day. That's for sure. Shadowless cards. Shadowless 8.5 near mint cards. Sad. Sad days. The fact that I'm scrolling by them for $10, $12. It's crazy. Cheap. Probably not worth it, which is why I didn't buy it. Amazing rares. That's okay. Wow, got some old card-ass cards in here, too. Low grades, 5, 6, 5. Just a base unlimited Diglett, chilling. 8.5 for $10. Snatch them up. Snatch them up. There's almost 10 pages of items without bids. That's insane. That's like 240 free cards. I bought this Charmander, I think, for like $12 reverse hollow PSA 9. I love that Charmander. In one of these last auctions. Another Steelix card. Yeah, just instantly just sharp myself. I saw that outside. It's way too massive. I think, what was the height of a Charizard? I think a Charizard was pretty, he's like actually not that tall. I'm curious. I'd guess like 6'2". But also like 5'4" is ringing a bell. Okay, 5'7". So Mewtwo 6'7". Okay. How is a Venusaur the same height as a Mewtwo? I never would. I guess the flower sets him above all. That is strange. And Lucario is extremely tiny. Interesting. Very interesting. Learn something new every day. Raichu GX. Anyone buying these GX cards yet? I feel like those haven't really sold. This is a pretty cool Mew. Mewtwo crap on Zard. Mewtwo's like twice the height of Zard. I feel like that should come into effect. I feel like size matters now in the new Pokemon games. Like a heavy Pokemon, I think that's a thing. I haven't played them, and I remember seeing something somewhere. PSA 10 Pokemon. So there's not a whole lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! In this auction. I think there was like 50 cards. And literally, I'd say about none of them had my interest at all. Which is, it is what it is. So PSA 10 Pokemon filter. Now if I go back to this page, there's still probably a bunch of pages. Nope, it didn't move. Why is it still on the same page? Come on. Come on, PWCC. You step your game up, bro. We got 2 minutes. 2 minutes until the extended bidding. Just a reminder. That's not a PSA 10. Oh. PSA 10 Pokemon. There we go. Completely messed the search up. Only 22 pages. Only. Zapdos reverse. So not a single PSA 10 card is being given away for free. The things you know. Everybody likes some PSA 10s. Doesn't matter how crappy they are. Let's see how crappy these PSA 10s are real quick. What are people buying? There's only, wow. The prices jump up rather quickly. There's another one. There's a reverse PSA 10 Hidden Fates. See, I like that card. That's nice. I would buy that Charmander probably over everything I've seen on here besides that. Even over the Zapdos cards. It's a hollow, though. What is the pop on these? Vivid Voltage, and we're in extended bidding. Vivid Voltage population report. I've never looked at this. I feel like it's trashed out their mind. That's not what I wanted. That's whatever Pika-Wiz is. I feel like I might get a Trojan virus. So that's exciting. 2020 Pokemon Sword and Shield. 63,000 graded cards, bro. It came out in 2020. I can't believe that. That's crazy. It came out in 2020. This stuff's flying by. Who's excited for the first ever new generation of Pokemon released after the Logan Paul's boom? It's happening this year. I mean, that's not a sharp ton. I mean, it's 50%. 50% gem rate. It's a Zapdos 10 for $14. I didn't bid on it, so I lost out on it anyways. Interesting. Go check out my bids. Don't think there's a whole lot to show here. Oh, I need to clear my filter. Anybody out there bidding on something cool? Okay. I did bid on Summon Skull. Dragon Capture Jar. Definitely go up to like 35 on that. I'll follow that. 175 on that. Fossil Uncut Sheet. Newsy Lalonde. So those of you that don't know, Newsy Lalonde here. 1910 CS6 Newsy Lalonde hockey card. This is the first ever hockey trading card, or not trading, hockey cards that were printed in a set in 1910. Newsy is one of the lowest population ones and one of the best players, currently a Hall of Famer, won't ever go out of the Hall of Fame. I believe he was the goalie I was looking up. This card is pretty much the grail of this 1910 set. Came in an original tobacco container. So you buy some cigarettes, you get some cards, and this is the first hockey card, essentially, along with this one. Fred Lake is also a Hall of Famer, I believe, but Newsy takes the cake. As you can see, this is only a PSA 2.5 at $3,600. An old boy over here is a PSA 5 at $450. The only Newsy Lalondes on eBay are in the $100,000 ranges. And I love me some hockey. So, that's the card I'm looking at this auction. They're not selling. There's no sold listings on eBay. Highest first. So you got one. This is a number to 37. Get rid of the height of the Charizard tab. Yep. So the number to 37 is an error because the normal ones are all numbered to 36. So that one, sure, $279,000. Good luck. Yeah, so here's the number 36, 250,000, and literally there's nothing listed under $179,000. All these other ones are from 1911. Interesting. Crazy stuff. Yeah, so I'm not bidding on a whole lot, like I said. But I will bid on Newsy Lalonde. I don't know, man. I don't know what my ceiling is on this guy. I'd probably say 4,500 is probably the ceiling. 2.5, the thing looks pretty damn crispy. But it's a 2.5, so it's definitely got a hard bend or crease. And whatever else, other issues. Probably got some soft corners. His fossil uncut sheets, also pretty cool. So yeah. I don't know. Don't know what I want to do here. These sheets are pretty sweet though. It's a lot of hollow. A lot of hollow. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Where the cards are stacked on top of each other. Are they like that on every fossil uncut sheet? Kabutops, Haunter, Magneton. It just looks really weird that they found each other and are stacked on top of each other. I don't think I've ever noticed that. It stands out. Like it looks weird. Huh. That's pretty interesting. Good old Summon Skull. I feel like that's a $2,500 card. It's gotta be. Is that a PSA 10? Oh, that's definitely a $2,500 card. So, yeah, people asking $3,000. There's one, $1,500 right now. Is that not first edition? That's not first edition. Look at sold listings. This is where check your comps, people. Check them. At bids, $2,750 in January. Prices I'd say have come down since then. PSA 9, $610. So I'm gonna go to 130 point and see if this actually works, because I feel like every time I'm streaming, this website does not work for dog bleep. So we got 22 minutes until this extends again. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. This is 130. It's loading. Got it. I was like, what's happening? So PSA 10. Summon Skull. MRD first. Please work. One time. One time, please. Thank you. So, yeah. About 2,500. One sold. Best offer, $2,100. So that there was the last sale, and the last one before that was 2 months prior. So, buying this for $1,350, $1,600 is not bad. But I doubt it would sell for that. But if it did, that'd be pretty insane. Because that'd be a pretty good profit if I could flip it. Even though I wouldn't want to, just because of what it is. It's a pretty sick card. That's the problem you get into when you do this stuff. When you end up buying these really nice cards that end up selling for cheap, you're like, damn, like, why would I sell this card? Because it's so sick. It's the never-ending battle you face when you're buying and selling stuff. I'm not just buying and selling, but when I do, it's tough. Like there's stuff I've purchased that's just sitting back here because you get attracted to it and you're like, I don't think I need to sell that. I'm chilling. I'll just hold on to that, you know? Fossil uncut sheet. There's so many of these KB Toys fossil uncut sheets, which is why I don't want this one. everybody and their brother has one. I'd rather have like a, I don't know, anything that's not that. I feel like I'd be way more attracted to a lot of other different uncut sheets. Loose packs. This is the weirdest thing in the world. These got to be assumed light. These are first edition LOB packs. So if picked up for the right price, you're not doing too bad, because PSA 10s sell for generally $75. PSA 10 non-holo cards, non-rare cards, are like $75 a piece. As you see to the right, some of the non-holo rares and non-holos sell for like $30-ish in PSA 9. So if the grading fee wasn't $50 a card, it might not be terrible. Might not be terrible. So, I don't know. I really wish I could see some comps on Newsy, man. Really wish I could. So that Newsy right there would be $4,600. So that, for me, buying that card would not be to flip it. It would be basically like one of the grail pieces in my collection, because it is what it is. It's one of the first ever hockey cards. It's a Hall of Famer. It's pretty awesome. So this is like, it's like the first edition base set Charizard for some hockey collectors. Obviously this is a low grade 2.5. There are higher grades, but it's pretty sick, man. It's pretty sick. I've been wanting to buy some old cards because it's crazy. This card's 112 years old. 112 years old. That's insane. Like, that's absolutely insane. Not a lot of people living from 1910 still. Not a lot. So I'm going to go look real quick. I'm going to leave my bid section. Actually, no, I should place bids. Oh, those are getting extended already, so I don't even need to bid. So let me just star the ones I'm still watching. That one, that one, that one, and that one. So now I just need to look at favorites. 1350. 175, 35. This Dragon Capture Jar for less than $30 would be pretty sick. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, that'd be pretty dope. Glad to see 130 point work. No, those of you who didn't know, 130point.com or something like that. It's where you can search and find the offers that were accepted, those prices. So it's a pretty useful tool, to say the least. So I'm just going to go and confirm these bids, because why not? I don't want to wait till the last minute. I'm not trying to sit here for 17 minutes on this one page. Got outbid on Summon Skull. That makes sense. Newsy, though. Newsy. So I just placed a $3,900 bid, and I'm winning at $3,900. So I actually jumped a couple levels, but somebody had placed a bid like up to $3,800, and I had just surpassed them. So that would be dope. All right. I'm going to go look at all items. I got 16 minutes to go check some stuff out. Happy Sunday to every one of you fabulous people in here hanging out. Appreciate you guys. It's a good time. I always love hanging out. Got some Babyface. Babyface 42 G's for this Steph Curry card. Golden State Warriors. They are Leading. Okay. They're the playoffs, for those of you who don't know, the NBA playoffs are happening. Any cool Yu-Gi-Oh things up? There's a few. I was bidding on a Summon Skull PSA 10 first edition. That's pretty cheap. There's not a whole lot, though. Yu-Gi-Oh's pretty thin this week. The last sold of this was $2,100, and it's at $1,600 with the 1680. So that's creeping up there towards that. Somebody's probably got a $2,000 bid on it, I'm guessing. And I don't really want to chase it because I really want this card and I don't want to buy both. Yeah, but there's some cool stuff. I'm hoping maybe to get this for sub $30. This Dragon Capture jar would be sick. Even though it got extended. Yeah, so we're still in the first round. So pretty much all this stuff's getting extended except this one. This one might end. This Fred Blake card. But yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh's pretty thin right now on this. It's always like sub 100, but I think it was sub 50 this time. There's a bunch of stuff that I didn't really care for. Some modern stuff. And some of the card-ass cards that I don't care for. First edition started at Kaiba, $1,900. LOB First Ed. This one I wanted to watch, actually. BGS Population 105, none graded higher. This was the first ever English printing of the Blue Eyes White Dragon card. Absolutely beautiful. Part of me wishes I bid on this PSA 9 Blue Eyes Toon Dragon because $350 is not a damn bad price. First edition D-Mock for $100. That ain't bad either. I feel like that card will sell raw for that much. Yeah, that Bandai 9.5s are a pretty dope card, man. I went, that's actually one of the only PSA 10. I only have a handful of PSA 10 Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and that Blue Eyes, the English, first ever English printing one, is one of the only ones I own. In a PSA 10. Love that card. Alright. 12 minutes until the extended bidding period. $12. Hoping this thing wraps up smooth. We will see. I doubt it. It never goes the way I want it to. This thing's almost 20 grand. Y'all. The PSA 10 sold for 78 grand, which exceeded a lot of people's expectations. This one definitely seems to be a solid, decent 9 based on the whitening. Old label. It's got some whitening on the front even, which you don't see every day. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of these cards. Like this card, the Trophy Kangaskhan card. I don't know. To each their own. But I'm not a fan. These cards are pretty insane. The prices they sell for. The population's got to be extremely low. I've never looked into them just because of the prices they're selling at. They don't do anything for me. I don't know if I'd consider these wouldn't be prize cards to me, but I guess they are because they won. It says prize on the cover of it. They won these cards from a drawing contest, which apparently they're still doing drawing contests, which I didn't even realize in Pokemon. So that's cool. PSA 10. So why can't Zapdos sell for this cheap? Dang. That's a decent price though. Like, based on like what I was tracking, I feel like that sells for like $5,000. It got extended, so it's gonna keep rolling, but crazy. I think it'd be cool. Cool to own them. I'm guessing you meant to say, but yeah, I don't see myself spending that much. Yeah, I mean, they look alright. Like, I mean, I don't know. I guess that's how, I don't know. Like Logan Paul and his illustrator. So a lot of money, bro. That's a lot of money. Let's go, Quad Shot. Glad you're here, man. This thing's not loading properly. Can't even see my charts, so that's cool. Got 9 minutes, and then the next 5-minute extended bidding period. Yeah, close that because holy cow. About bricked my system. Page 2. So I got some busy. Seems like I'll be able to be doing lives for out without interruption here for some time. I think there's one I'll miss on Mother's Day, the 8th, which isn't bad. And then maybe another one on the 22nd when I go to Florida. So not too bad, man. Keeping them pretty consistent here. I know Jake from Pokenomics, I think, is live or was live, so cannot wait to listen to that one. It looked like it was quite the unit that was inside of that live stream, so definitely will be awesome to watch into that. Alright, so we got, what is this? Pokemon filtered high to low. Where'd the Torchic go? Oh, this is page 2. Got it. So I want to go look at some. I want to look at some E-Series stuff. Just want to get a feel for what's going on. Should have looked up some EX Team Rocket returns, but man, that Newsy lawn card I knew was going to be expensive. Kind of didn't want to spend tons of money, and I probably shouldn't buy the Newsy card, but it'd be pretty sick. The Great Bambino. Jackie Robinson. What timing. Wasn't yesterday like the anniversary of Jackie's first game? Yeah, I was there too, but had to take a break. Still recovering from 3 platters of ham and everything else. Yeah. Yeah, I've had way too much sugar. I need to brush my teeth yesterday. Like, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Look how old this is. I like how they called it SGC historically. Back in the day, they used the 100-point scale like comic books. Comic books? No. Comic books don't use a 100-point scale anymore. Anyways, they use the 100-point scale, and they, like in the description, they still call it SGC 9. They didn't even give it a 9.5. They just call it a 9, even though it's a 96. I'm tired as crap, if y'all can't tell. Holy cow, it's been a long week. Got up at 5 a.m. this morning to do the eggs for the kids. Get those in the baskets already because we super procrastinated, which is such as life. So after I can hopefully maybe close on my card, might be a short stream tonight. We'll see. We'll see how long this thing gets extended. PSA 10, PSA 9 reverse. No, holographics. Dang. See, if I ever just wanted a set collect for arts, like I'd definitely be going to Japanese first. Definitely. Just like the E-Series cards for me, I love the arts for those cards. OBS disconnected. My OBS is reconnecting. So the stream is back up? Question mark. I've never gotten a message from OBS telling me that my streams went down. That's cool. They're doing something right. What's going on, Ken A? Yeah, it was really weird. I got a message from OBS. It just randomly popped up saying you're out. So that's cool. Glad it's good now. Some Skyridge 10 bangers. It's like a PSA 10 Skyridge set, literally. The 3 crystals, all the hollows, reverse hollows. Dang. Not selling for that much money, to be honest. Like, if you were to see somebody list the eBay listing for a PSA 10 Skyridge set, they're asking probably the listing's going to be probably for $100,000. It ain't going to sell for that. But this is $12,000, $2,000, $2,000. The Gyarados is outselling the Kabutops. That's crazy. And then it just drops off. $500, $350, $330. I'm loving the price drops on some of these cards. Makes me want to pick them up. Because I could only imagine. I could not. What did a PSA 10 Nidoqueen cost in the peak? I couldn't imagine. It probably was $2,000. This Politoed's adorable. Oh, it's a 7. That's a lot of Skyridge. Propolis. Not a whole lot going on there. PSA 10 Electro, $240 with a swirl. With a swirl. You got 2 minutes till the extension. Look up EX Team Rocket real quick. Gold stars, some low gold stars, $290, $320. See, like, this is the cost of entry just to make a binder set for this is insane. You're talking right here with some beat up. This is like damaged cards. I wouldn't consider these moderately played. Even though it says it's a very good card, very good to excellent. Usually these are beat up, and this definitely has a crease somewhere, maybe right here. It would be sold as damaged in any normal day of the week. PSA 10 Reverse Crobat's pretty beautiful. These cards in CGC slabs do it for me. I really like these cards in slabs, these CGC slabs. First edition Dark Blastoise for $14. Yowzer. It's non-hollow. It's non-hollow, everybody. $36,000. I wonder if this is Pallet Town Pokemon's Torchic. I know he was trying to sell it for a little while there. I almost want to go look at his page and see if he's got a cert number up there so I can see if it's his. That's not a bad sale. $36,000 before buyer's premium. Been thinking of going the strictly sealed route lately. Thoughts? So you really confused me there because I actually watch a YouTube channel called Strictly Sealed. And it's a Yu-Gi-Oh channel. So it threw me for a loop the way you worded that, but probably not a bad play. Look at Mr. Rev, PokeRev, and then Cool Train Orion. They're both the same way. They deal with graded cards, but it's usually as it comes up, as need be. When they see there's clear profit to be made, they're dealing with graded cards. But if you can deal strictly with sealed cards and you have the area to house sealed product for long periods of time, that'd be my issue. if I wanted to go buy 2 pallets or 1 pallet of cases, that takes up a lot of room. And then just moving that son of a gun is not the easiest thing in the world either. So that's the type of stuff I think about. I would love... I wish I had like the world's largest warehouse that I just owned and didn't have to pay on and could just fill it with Pokemon product, but it's definitely something I've always thought about is storage. Because I have a decent sized house and I have a basement, and it's tricky. Logistically. Want to look up some first edition jungle. First edition Scyther for jungle. 8.5. Let's see if it's a PSA 9 worthy card. I'd say so. That's unless it's got some really bad scratches on it. The centering is off on the back, but it's not that off on the front. But this thing, it's not English, bro. Come on. What are you doing? What are you doing? Sheesh. Wake up, man. You're sleeping on the job. Wow, there's way more Skyridge than there is first edition jungle, which I'm shocked. I need to go look at my bids because that's happening. Some more Fossil, PSA 9 first edition Gengar. PSA 9. Whole lot of non-hollows for Fossil, that's for sure. So I'm going to go pick on my favorites. See what's popping over here. Clear my searches. What makes you want to go strictly sealed, Mr. Quadshot? I've been outbid, you son of a beep. Huh. Yep. I'm about to win this Dragon Capture Jar for $30. That'd be dope. Man. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money for this card. Huh. 1910 C56. Need to look up some comps just to maybe give myself a warm fuzzy, but I don't know, man. That's a lot of money. I don't think there's any sold listings for any of these cards because of how rare they are. Wrong one. You got a 1910 C56 Art Ross PSA 2. These cards are very massively faked. Massively. I don't know if I can bid higher. And I'm pretty sad about it, guys. I don't think I can go to 4Gs. It's probably worth it. Could probably sell it for double to the right guy. Which is sad. But I don't have a lot of hockey contacts. It sold. I want a Dragon Capture Jar, baby. Let's go. $36. So these packs, just like first edition base set Pokemon, they sell for a decent amount of money. Not quite that price of first edition base, but they sell pretty good. This being an LOB pack card. Like $600 for they did the box break at Collecticon, $600 a pack or so they sold for. And then the cost of grading, and this is you get a rare card in every pack or a holo. And this is a rare, so pretty cool. Dang. Yeah, so if I placed a bet on this Newsy card, I would have went to 5 Gs. Pretty upset. Yeah, stop buying ETBs because they take up room quick. I've been kind of in the middle of the road for a while, like holding some stuff sealed and ripping some too. I wouldn't rip any if you're in it to make money, but it is fun. I get that. Speaking of fun, I need to ship my box, bro. This poor gentleman that's in my Discord that won this half a booster box. Told it I was going to ship it on Wednesday, and I completely blanked out. Forgot it was in my truck. I need to ship it, so that needs to happen now. He confused me too. Yeah, exactly. It was worded perfectly. Thinking about going off strictly sealed route. I'm like, you're going to sell graded plastic card stuff? Like, I was so confused. Newsy Lalonde, my guy. That's probably the cheapest one of those will ever sell in the history of time. You gotta have some balls. I didn't have any balls right there, so that's the way it goes. Didn't feel like taking a risk tonight. That's exactly what it would have been. This uncut sheet, though, still climbing. They've been selling, I swear, for like $5,000. Consistently, $5,000. And I think even framed at $5,000, you could buy one for. So this is a blueback, right? Yeah. So this would be cracked and put into my binder because I don't. This is the one of the only starters I'm missing for a Top Sunset. If I end up winning that. Don't plan on bidding up Venusaur. $2,100. This will be an all-time low. Not an all-time, sorry. Just stop talking for a second. It will be a very low sale for the last 2 years. PSA 9 first edition Venusaur. I've been tracking just PWCC sales on my spreadsheet. That still isn't loading. I'll give that about 30 seconds. Yeah. That's crazy. Pretty crazy. Man, I want this Summoned Skull, though. That is like the card. So if I bought this, this is creeping right up there with the last sold on eBay. You think that picking up CDC Pristine 10 is a smart move or bad move? Since a lot of people are saying that CDC has gone more softer with the grading. I think they have gone softer with the grading, but I've yet to prove it. But if you look at listed numbers of what's been listed and what's been sold for like the last month and a half, 2 months, it's drastically increased from the prior year and a half. Like I had went so long without ever seeing another CGC 10 Amazing Rare Rayquaza. Like I had the only one ever, it seemed. Literally never listed. And maybe people were just sitting and holding because pop reports weren't out, which would be smart. I don't know. I would wait, but like when I say wait, I mean wait just to see if the numbers are showing. Like I did the snapshot on all the WotC, and I want to see if the 10s increase at a decent percentage, or if they're kind of flatlined. I want to see that before I jump in. But if you were to buy in now, then the early bird gets the worm, essentially. But you could also get slapped in the face the hardest. So if you can pick them up at what is a decent price, whatever that is, and whatever, it depends on the card. But I purchased the perfect 10 Kyogres. I like the Kyogre, so I'm biased towards the Kyogre. So it's tough. I really like the conditional rarity of cards. Because for example, the Amazing Rare Kyogres, I could only imagine the PSA 10 population. What's the set? I'm just gonna look now since I'm done with these bids. Shining Fates population. So I'm gonna look up this Kyogre just to give myself an example. Only 9,000 cards graded. What was that set I just looked up? Vivid Voltage had 60-something thousand graded, and this is so low. I consider this low compared to Vivid Voltage 60,000 plus, is because this dropped, I believe, right after PSA closed. Like, this set released in 2021, right when PSA was shutting their doors. So I'm going to go look up Kyogre. Is that the Amazing Rare? I would assume that's... Yeah, I guess... Yeah. 021. That's it. So, yeah. 249. So, literally, more than 2/3. More than 66% are getting PSA 10s. And in CGC, 3 out of 3,600 are perfect 10s. So, if that stays about the same... Like, if you're seeing one perfect 10 on this extremely modern card for every 1,200 graded, I like the conditional rarity. Even though it's obvious, it's grading, it's bias, it's who's grading the card that day, but it's still... It's got the historical data. People pay for black labels. People pay higher for perfect cards. It is what it is. So, it's... If you can find the right price, go for it. But like I said, early bird gets the worm. If you're buying them up and they end up booming because it is a tough 10, then the conditional rarity will be there. People will want... That'll be the higher card. Like, the CGC 10s have always been selling higher than PSA 10s. Until now, it seems they're getting a little bit closer in the pristines versus PSA 10s. So it'll be really interesting to see how it plays out. Venusaur last sold 33.60 and 31.20. I did win 2 cards. Blueback Tops on Charizard, PSA 9 first edition Dragon Capture Jar. That's all I won. I had my eyes set on this hockey card, if you weren't in here, called the New Zealand Lalonde, the first ever hockey set printed in 1910, and yeah, ended up going to $4,000, selling for $4,000. My max bid was $3,900. Didn't want to go higher, probably should have. This thing's going right up to about $5,000 though, where I thought it would go. But yeah, that's all I purchased. Nothing, not too steep this week, which is kind of a sigh of relief. Like, I didn't have the time this week to go through every item, so I didn't pick up a bunch of cards that were undervalued, unfortunately, which was a huge missed opportunity, but it takes a lot of time. Scared the market is going to have another boom after the PSA flood stops. ZNG was talking about it and how he thinks everything will go up once there's no more slabs. Stuff is landing in the hands of collectors. So, less and less stuff will go for sale. Jake from Pokenomics talked about the market caps and all that stuff, and there's not enough money that would, like, if you look at the Michael Jordan rookie card, the market cap on that surpasses pretty much all the WotC sets in PSA 10. But God knows there's not enough money to pay for all those. It was, I think, billions of dollars. I can't remember the exact thing he had broken down, but it was in his Patreon. And, yeah, it's crazy, the amount of money. And I don't know. I think it could go up, could go down, but that would be interesting. Because, like I said, like, people reach out to me on eBay, like, hey, man, I'll buy this Nidoking off you. Hey, bro, I'm not selling it. I have it listed on here really high for a reason. I don't really want to sell it. It's kind of just on there as a placeholder in case I ever want to sell it. I can kind of just decrease the price and relist it. But I don't plan on selling my stuff. And even if it, like, the cards I'm collecting, like these Kyogres, the Digletts, the first edition base cards, if it was a life-changing amount of money, I'd probably sell them, but I don't see these Kyogres taking me to the moon, or my Digletts, or the first edition base cards, but we'll see. Yeah, I did notice the amount of 10s has increased since they first started grading. Yeah, exactly. You just want to break even. Yeah, my wife asked me, she asked me the other day, it's like, so you profitable this year? Or I was like, no. Technically not profitable in my Degree and Shiz Collectibles sole proprietorship. So I've sold probably almost $20,000 worth of cards, but I've purchased a little over that, I'd say. Not just cards, boxes, different things. So the way it all works is doing the cash method. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. But using the cash method, essentially I'm not profiting money in my business, so I won't be paying taxes on profits. Is the roundabout way it's going to go down. So you usually you pay taxes on your profits. So if you make $50,000 profit this year, you're going to be paying taxes on $50,000. Technically, I'm not profitable. By the flip of a switch, I probably could be if I just dumped everything onto eBay auctions and sold everything. Could happen, but I'm not doing that. So just chilling. These things are wild. Is this a baseball bat? Yeah. Mickey Mantle baseball bat. What the heck? What are they going to put in these patches next? I think I've seen shoes, baseball bats, basketballs, literally just like little snippets of the most random articles. Why is there a picture of his side? That's his side, right? I'm so confused what this thing is. I don't think this isn't a patch. It's just, why would... I don't get it. Like, I would assume, like, this would just be bigger. It's really strange. 7 out of 10. Just this... Right here is the greatest example of... This is more like a artificial scarcity. Like, it's a man-made scarcity. A brand new card from 2017 with a really old gentleman's name on it. And he signed it. It looks like an on-card autograph. And they just somehow had a piece of his bat to put on there, which is crazy. And it's selling for $4,300. Modern sports cards terrify me. Like I watch these things, people going through these dollar boxes and flipping through looking for the field levels and all this crap, and it just like there's so many different sports sets. Kaboom, field level, silver, refractor. It's like, what? I was talking to a sports card shop owner, and he said the same thing. He's like, dude, it's a job in itself just keeping up with these new sets that are dropping. Just insane. What do you think of crypto? It is a really nice way to buy Pokemon cards and sell them. Obviously, only through trusted people or through a middleman, but it's pretty handy stuff. As far as investing in crypto, I don't know. I think it's gambling. I consider that a lot more high risk than putting cards into vintage Pokemon. I don't know. Crypto, NFTs, same bucket for me. But it is a hell of a way to exchange money. In a very sketchy way to exchange money. Because people can click the wrong button and the money goes poof. The click of a button, which is crazy. If they input the wrong code. Blows my mind. Money, I think there was like 20,000 Bitcoin, like actual Bitcoin, 20,000 of them, so times whatever Bitcoin's at now, literally has poofed and disappeared because either people lost passwords or sent it to improper addresses and the money literally poofs. It's in limbo. That's wild to me. I thought it was terrifying just sending wire transfers. No. Crypto takes that cake. It's pretty sketchy. But it is useful. It's definitely useful. A lot of people, a lot of higher end people have it and use it. Hopefully they're doing their taxes properly because you're supposed to be claiming all that on your taxes. Because I think right now it's not treated as I think in the actual tax world, it's not treated as like a currency or something. It's treated as a property. So if you buy and sell crypto within, I think, 1 to 2 years of owning it, you owe capital gains tax on it. So, but I don't know if there's a way for them to track it. I have not dealt much in it at all. I have Coinbase and other stuff. I've received payment one time for a Pokemon card, and it was pretty smooth. I think people buy crypto as a counter to inflation. Yeah. I don't even know what Bitcoin's at because I feel like it's got to be tanking. Because I have not seen Charizard King on Instagram post about it in a while. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Year to date, that's not terrible. That's pretty bad there. So this was November of 21. We're down 20 G's. Yeah. I own $5 in Bitcoin because it was given to me for free. So, although the wife asked me the same thing. Yep. I would care if I didn't have a full-time job. That would be the toughest thing. If I didn't have a full-time job, I would not be having as much fun as I am with PWCC, buying, selling, collecting, because it would be a job. There would be stuff I'd want to keep, hold on to, but it would be a lot more stress. And then I'd have to have a much better answer from my wife when we sit down for dinner and she says, "Can we afford to have dinner next week?" And I gotta tell her, "Yeah, I sold this card for $5,000. We're good." Or I don't know. There's obviously you can get some steady income using a bunch of different sources. Evo program, Troll and Toad, TCG Player has a similar type program now, so you can get some steady bulk income coming in, passive income. But I don't know. I don't want to. I personally don't see myself doing it, but we'll see. Current bid, weekly. I want to see what's sold now, real quick. Appreciate y'all being here, though. Sunday, 10:55 p.m. for me. I'm going to look at some of these sold items and then probably hit the hay because I am exhausted, y'all. But if you haven't already, slap that like button for the YouTube algorithm. I'd greatly appreciate it. So I been playing with my gain settings, and I think I got this thing locked down now. So let me know if it sounds good. What state do I live in? Michigan. I lived in Metro Detroit, Michigan. I was like 20 minutes outside of Detroit until December. I moved about an hour northwest of there. Ken A, I did. I won a Top Sun Blueback Charizard and a first edition PSA 9 Dragon Capture Jar for my set that I'm working towards. Pretty awesome cards. I'm going to filter these top down. See if that Torchic sold yet, but I doubt it. Yeah, I can show you what's sold. Oh, Torchic sold 43 grand. Wow. Look at this. Topps Chrome Refractor. Jesus. 22 G's. A little more than a fourth of what the PSA 10 sold for. It's not terrible. This sold again for about the same price it just recently sold for, about 20 grand. Yeah, $43,000 Torchic. Ty Cobb. 19. So this is like the same T206, yep. This is the same set as the Honus Wagner T206. It sounds right. But this card looks just like that hockey card that I wanted to buy. So I'll go look at my purchases, my bids. Those are the two cards I won. Really wanted this card, the New Zealand Land I was talking about for a little bit. 1910, first ever hockey set printed. My bid was $3,900. Winner walked away with the bid at 4 G's. I probably should have nutted up and shut up, but I didn't. So these are my two wins. Going to crack this out for my binder, so looking forward to that. One of the only binder sets I'm really going after is this Top Sun Blueback. For whatever reason, kind of just want some set with all original 151, and that's one of the more natural sets to put together to do that instead of putting like base jungle fossil together. So that'll be good. That'll be good. Still some tough cards to find in that set. That's for sure. So I'm sitting here. It's 10:58. Check a couple more PSA. So this thing's all day it's selling for 15 G's. All day. PSA 8, 11.7. Damn. Crazy. That seems pretty consistent itself. Jordan. SEC 9 for $10,000. If you can cross that to a PSA 9, I think you make 10 G's. It's going to take someone with some giant stones, but I'm pretty sure the PSA 9 sells for about 20 grand, similar to like a PSA 9 Charizard. The Jordan and Charizard are really similar in prices based on their grades. Really similar. It's pretty strange. Alright, y'all. I'm going to go hit the hay, man. It's been a long day. I'm going to leave y'all with that one. But appreciate all your guys' support. I will talk to you guys soon, alright? This has been real. Y'all have a good week, alright? Peace.